Financial Field in South Philly. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the New York Giants. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, these two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 12. And it was the Eagles who got the win on the road. So now they look to finish off the sweep here in Philly.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
So the completion there, and CD, as we know, trying to defend against an NFL quarterback, that's one thing. Trying to defend against a mobile NFL quarterback, that's quite another. What's the plan here defensively?
Well, the pass rush has to still try and get to him, and especially the guys on the edge, but they're going to go maybe a count slower, right? They want to make sure they don't get too far upfield where he steps up and takes off through a lane. The same is true for those interior guys as well. So you've got to change it up with him. Try and keep him hemmed into the pocket, and occasionally you throw a spy on him. A fast linebacker or one of your extra defensive backs who can dance with him a little bit if he takes off and runs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 47. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Azeez Ojulari.
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15. And down to the 11. A big play there for Philly.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Touchdown. Here's Elliott about to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
He's going to signal for a timeout. He'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State.
And this will be a Giants first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A handoff to Barkley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space. This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And Barkley did not get there. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run with Barkley. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Saquon Barkley denied on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
Hurts throw complete there to Smith.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
But first down, Hurts.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Well, this defense for the Giants, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And some room to maneuver. Past the 20. 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders with his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Eagles have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott about to kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a
and all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. And just one tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. They'll run on first down. Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. 21-0 our score after one. Elliott now to kick this one away. They will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Taylor. Buying time to his left. Fights him off. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. On second down, here's Barkley. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They keep it with Barkley on first down.
83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. Taylor now to throw on third down. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
On 3rd and short, not only did he get away from the rush and pick up a first down, he picked up a whole lot more than that. And how did he get it done? Evaded the rush, kept his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moved downfield to pick up extra blockers? A really nice run.
And that's complete to Shepard. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And he's going to go down. Sacked at the 17. Big win there defensively on 2nd and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd. The gun, it's Taylor. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Sanders there with a first down carry that might have gotten a yard, if that. 2nd down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Mike 48, 6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. That's the one. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. That's the west, that's the west, that's the west. Jim.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. And that's going to be caught for the Eagles touchdown. Chris Watkins. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Eagles are able to add on to their first half lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it is 28-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing now, Taylor on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To Barkley on the check down. And he works free. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
These two teams, they met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they're trying to win here in Philadelphia to capture the season series.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action now. Taylor rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Now it's Taylor. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 24-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
They go play action with Hurts.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
And the Giants are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Taylor. And he's going to have to eat this one. It's down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of... And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Today, baby.
Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big connection on that one. 35 yards. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kevin King with a pick.
And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 27.
He'll start with a handoff to Sanders.
Sanders a first down, still going. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
That's what it is, baby.
Touchdown.
That's what it is.
Philadelphia. Sanders, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Elliott Good with a PAT, and it is 42-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. To try again after the sack. Taylor. And that one almost intercepted. Could have been his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's going to bring up a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return, and the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown. Quez Watkins with touchdown number 23 here on the year.
And the Eagles get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Elliott Good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Throwing, Jones. That's caught over the middle by Seals-Jones.
Only needing 2 yards on second down.
They'll look to throw again.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
To throw on 3rd down, Jones. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. On 1st down, it's Sanders. About 3 yards there to the 27. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Throwing is Hurts.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown.